Welcome to a Southeastern Conference matchup we have been waiting for. Florida versus LSU. The Gators and the Tigers have produced matchups that feature upsets, trickery, and some memorable moments. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Street. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Gators will kick this deep to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So LSU's will get the first crack on offense today. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in the stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
They'll try the ground game here with running back. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Receiver makes the grab. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch that'll pad your stats.
Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play, and now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Durham. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Pass hot, can he get in? And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. 1st and goal for the offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback keeps the football. Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field, 10 plays, and Touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Gators offense out there for their first possession. This is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now today it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down the touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best. I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. The Gators pick up enough for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
With the catch, it's Sturdivant. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Makes a quick catch. That's a solid gain to move the sticks. as the first quarter clock winds down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Gets some space around the 30. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. It's LSU on top as we take the break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for a gap. It's Ball. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On second and goal, they hand it to him again. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Design quarterback run. And he'll be brought down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. He keeps it himself. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, I love this throwback approach by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down and goal, what the heck? Get behind this offensive line, trust that they're going to win that surge up front, and give the ball to the back for the touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's up and good. Putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. He bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. They'll go hurry up here. Looking to throw it on first down. The short hands. It's Durham. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They'll look to throw it here on second down. A deep shot right down the middle. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, LSU.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake on first down. Took contact on the throw. Oh, what a grab! He has first down yardage at the 46.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Nice grab. It's Wilson.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And it's incomplete and a very quick throw.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball for 31. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's sharp. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, seems like every time Florida and LSU get together, magic happens. And halfway through this one, the sparks have been flying.
And they're kicking away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. And they get the second half started with the running play. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
What a gain here. Play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion makes it second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Complete to the running back. Can he get there? They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To throw, it's Lagway. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Durham. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about...
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running back has it on the screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Takes the handoff and tests to the left side. And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Caught for the receiver. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Short completion. A 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Sturdivant. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Give it to the back again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Back to throw. It's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Jackson. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
They keep him guessing with a run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
This defense down in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Gators. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Wants to throw it. Quick throw to the left side. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off. Second and 10 here. Grab behind the line, it's Hilton. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Oh, he dropped it! Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's an out route, the catch made. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Working clock with the ground game. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The gain makes it second and medium. Gonna run it. It's Ball. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's got the first and still going. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They'll run it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with the field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. And he'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Sure he is. It's Brown.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Third down play here out of the shotgun. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Brown. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And he drops back in the gun. And they get the completion. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.